I'm going to do a salt ling dish. So ling is a fish that's a bit like cod, very prolific around the north coast, and traditionally it would have been salted. So when you salt it, it takes out all the moisture so to keep it for the winter, and then you could have kept it up the chimney, and it would have taken up a lot of the smoke from the turf. But and then what you did was rehydrated it, so soaked it in cold water overnight, but changed the water 3 or 4 times. And then it would have been cooked with milk, which I'm going to do today, and some leeks as well, and finish off with potatoes. And I like to think this was sort of the original chowder. So this is a ling here. So when it's been salted, it's kind of like firm. But what I did was soaked it in the water. So this is it now, and it's sort of nice. It'll not take me long to cook because it's been salted. It's all seasoned as well. So this will season everything. Don't need any salt or anything. And we'll start off with our pan and some butter, and then a few leeks. So we're just going to do this all, make everything in the pan. So it's just going to be like a chowder. Handful of leeks in, just been washed and chopped. Now I'm going to put a wee bit of salt in at this stage, just with the leeks, help them cook down a wee bit. So that's, whenever they're slightly soft, we're going to add, this is a mixture of milk and cream. So sometimes when you put it all milk, it kind of splits. So if you put a wee bit of cream in it, it'll just make it a little bit more silky. And we're going to finish it off with a bit of scallion and parsley as well. So just let that cook down. So those leeks are starting to go soft a wee bit. So what we'll do is just add our cream and our milk. And that's just going to be the base of essentially the soup. Okay, just when that's brought, we'll just bring it back up to heat again, and then add our ling. Okay, so just ling. So just chop this up a wee bit. Just make sure it's submerged, and then that's into the. And then I'm just going to let that sit for a wee second, just to. That'll take about 5 minutes really, and then we'll come back and we'll finish it off. I've let that simmer for about 15 minutes, so you get this. You're getting a lovely smell now of the. Actually smells like chowder. Smells great. So we're just going to finish this off with a couple of spuds. So I've already boiled these, so just finish it. Boil them in their jackets. You don't need any carry on about peeling potatoes, you know. So these are Sharps Express, which are a lovely traditional grown spud in Northern Ireland. I think they're beautiful, and grown up on the coast. So they would use the seaweed for fertilizer. So it doesn't taste them, but it's just nice, you know. It's just that they're using the land and the sea to produce the spuds. So a couple of those in there. Give that a wee stir around, and we'll pick up a lot of the flavour as well there. And then scallion. So I'm just going to cut this down the middle, and then just slice this up nice and finely. So we'll take the white bit of the scallion, and we'll just put that into our soup. When I say soup, it's probably more like a stew. Lots of different countries in the world have recipes for salted fish and spuds together, from South America up to Iceland to France, Spain. All very traditional. And when we have salt fish in this country, and it would have traditionally been eaten with new potatoes cooked in milk, lots of scallions in at the end. So a wee bit of parsley as well, just to finish this off. It takes 24 hours to soak the fish, but then it's all quite quick at the end. So just take our bowl, and we'll spoon our fish into this. So get a good mixture of spuds and the leeks, and then just that lovely creamy that in there, and then we're just going to finish that off with some more of the scallions there, a bit of the parsley, and that's it really. That's your salt ling from the north coast. Beautiful, lovely potato. Got our scallions, leeks, and then just a wee bit of chopped parsley at the end.